right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the high school gym. We're going to bring you live tonight Lady Tiger Volleyball. I'm Matt Johnson. Along with me tonight, Mike Rawlings. We're still working out a few technical kinks here as Coach Rawlings, it's like COVID gets in everything right now. Right now, I think it might be in one of the microphones, but we're going to work on this, and we'll get it fixed and get Coach Rawlings up and going, because you know the Coach Rawlings loves to talk, and he's just itching to get going here. As you see the starting lineups being announced here on the floor. The Hillcrest Lady Hornets have been announced, and right here on senior night, I'm going to guess there's going to be, Coach Rawlings, quite a few seniors in the starting lineup here. First one, senior number 14, Alden Pills. Another senior, number 8, Sydney Kuhneman. Senior, Jordan Harpel, number 12. Maddie Dye. And Coach 24, is that Jenna? She's wearing the mask, and that's got to be Mary Henry, number 10 right there. And another senior, number 29, Shannon Morrison, taking the floor. So as we expected, a very senior-laden lineup here for the Lady Tigers. Coach, and I know we were talking, and you can't talk back to me right now. This might be the most interesting broadcast ever, Coach Rawlings, because you can't tell me I'm wrong. We get to the Ttsn Sports Update, I get to pick who it is, and I'll be right. But talking about watching some of these young ladies come all the way up through, you talked about having way back in the day Alden Pills in 3rd grade. And now we look out on the floor, and these are the seniors. And as you see, a new kind of thing. Normally, of course, volleyball, the tradition is the girls are on the end lines, and they run, and everybody high-fives under the net, and sportsmanship. And, of course, it's a different era that we're living in now, Coach Rawlings, and you're going to stand and wave at your opponent. We saw that the other night after the football game, that instead of the traditional shaking hands on the 50-yard line, that both teams lined up, they saluted each other. It's kind of the different world that we're living in right now. And Coach Rawlings agreed with me. Well, I could just make – it doesn't matter what I say, you're going to agree with me tonight. Folks at home don't know. So this is being recorded, but it is not currently streaming live. Okay. Well, we'd like to welcome those of you that are joining us via the tape, via the live, however we got you tonight. First point, the first serve starts with the Lady Tigers. Sydney Kuhneman gets that one over. The Lady Tigers get it down. They're on the board first.
Matt, I'm on.
Oh, buddy, now that's a fancy mic. Hey, just remember who has the fancy chair up in the other sports suite.
Yeah, Tim Walls.
All right.
Can you hear me, Matt?
Coach Rawlings, that we may have you up and live here. I say we just pretend we do either way, and we'll just call this game.
We're just going to go with it. So, welcome everybody out there. I didn't get to welcome you with the normal Ttsn Sports welcome. Matt's trying to hold it together here. I'm not really sure what's going on. No idea what's going on.
All right, dugout on the side here by the Lady Tigers. Sydney Kuhneman, nice catch.
Great play there by Sydney.
Sydney catches that front line sleeping right there. They're expecting the set. Sydney just a little tip over across that front line. Ball down.
You want me to do public service announcement.
All right, looks like Maddie Dye back to serve for the Lady Tigers. That one's a little long in the, Hillcrest Lady Hornets do not touch that one, so point and side out's going to go over to the Lady Hornets.
Matt, we need to let the folks at home know, new change in high school volleyball this year, that the games are the best out of 5 instead of the best out of 3.
Absolutely. You go into what is considered the standard in college volleyball, which, of course, I'm sure several of these young ladies on the floor right now looking to play at that next level. And it is going to be the best out of 5. It is still rally point scoring, which we've had for several years now in high school. But it is best out of 5 games. So if one of these teams wins 2 sets, we don't want you to turn around and run off tonight. There's still more volleyball to be had. All right, side out point goes to Hillcrest, and that's going to be Mackenzie Smith back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Ooh, not quite high enough on that one into the net, so point and service moves over to Lady Tigers. Back another one of our seniors, the tall gal up front is going to be number 12, Jordan Harpel, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Hillcrest, gets it back over with that third ball. Thought maybe they weren't going to be able to. Ball pushed across by the Lady Tigers. Set at the top side. Dug out Sydney Kuhneman, and that one's going to fall out of bounds, and so that's going to tie us up at 4. So we see the quick change on the floor. The libero coming in is going to be number 10, Mary Henry, back onto the floor.
Nice crowd here tonight. Everyone is practicing social distancing or wearing a mask and taking the precautions that we have to take to be able to have live sporting events here.
Absolutely.
At Waynesville High School.
You know, we talked about that a little bit Friday night as Alden Pills puts one down hard, but it's dug out on the back line by the Lady Hornets. Pushed down, and that's going to be another point side for the Lady Tigers. Believe that was our senior Shannon Morrison got up and knocked that one down.
And Matt, the new norm, we did have senior night. I hope everyone had a chance to watch that earlier, but senior night is going to be opening night at home for our athletic teams to make sure we get senior night in.
Well, it's kind of the age in the world we live in right now, but and we talked about this Friday night as well, Coach Rawlings, that how heartbroken we were in the spring when everything got shut down. We went to virtual, that those seniors that didn't get to have that senior night experience, and on and off over the course of the summer, we weren't sure, but man, how blessed are we to be in this gym tonight. These gals getting their senior night and watching Tiger sports.
Well, and last night, senior night for the Lady Tiger softball team. Softball team in action again tonight. We're right up the hill here in Waynesville in the Tiger Sports Complex.
I believe we got a score. I believe the Lady Tigers fell to the West Plains Lady Scissors 3-1.
That
was
would be
what
correct.
I was hearing.
That's what came across the TTSN sports ticker earlier this evening.
Dug out on the back row. Mary Henry's going to just push it across, and Hillcrest looks to set. Back set right there. Number 10 for Hillcrest was going up. That's going to be Cassidy Pentecost going up to get that and just not able to get up. And, Coach, that's our first time out. Going to stop it. Lady Tigers, looks like the Hillcrest Lady Hornets want to kind of slow this down right here, maybe talk about some things before Waynesville on a little run here. I believe 3 unanswered before they run away with it. Coach Rawlings, we've got a celebrity guest in the booth, and what a chair.
I'm going to tell you, this puts your chair on Friday night to shame.
I know. I'm going to have to talk to Tim Wallace and the TTSN sports crew, because I felt like the chair I was gifted the other night was fantastic until Coach Pills rolls in this monstrosity.
It's the Cadillac of all office chairs.
I don't even know. That's like a royal chair. That's
well,
like
yours was the El Camino the other night compared to this Cadillac.
Boy, I felt good. Now I see that. I got to get me one of those. Wow, that's a chair. All right, speaking of Coach Pills, Alden Pills going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers.
That's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers.
Coach
Bills probably needed to relax after that walk out on the court with Alden earlier tonight, celebrating her senior night here in Waynesville.
Well, and Coach, you and I talked about this before we came on the air tonight. Alden, the third of 3 Bills girls that we have watched come through the middle school, come through the high school. You saw back in the day some of them in the elementary school, and it doesn't seem possible that Alden's a senior.
No, when Coach Bills arrived here in Waynesville, Alden would have just been a 3rd grader in my PE class at Freedom Elementary School.
Where do the years go? All right, Tigers now up 9-5 here in the first game. Alden, hard serve across, dug out on the back line, set in the near side, pushed in the middle. Mary Henry gets it up and pushed over by Sydney Kuhneman, and the Lady Tigers score again.
That 10-5 here in favor of the Lady Tigers. Alden will still be serving.
All right, Hillcrest dug out, sets to the top side. Going for the save on the back line. Maddie Dye not able to corral that one. It's going to go long, so the side out and point will go over to the Hillcrest Lady Hornets as they trim the lead a little bit. Lady Tigers still up 10-6. Back to serve for Hillcrest going to be number 24, Melanie Barrett. Barrett gets it across. A little free ball here for the Lady Hornets. Set, push down, dug out on that back row by Maddie Dye. Near side, Sydney Kuhneman. Oh, what a nice job right there. Number 6, Mackenzie Smith, to come up with that for the Lady Hornets. And there it is again. Boy, Sydney Kuhneman just eating up that net tonight. All right, I believe that's going to be Miss Vigera back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Another one of our seniors. Set, push across, dug out on the back line by Vigera. Free ball across by Dye. Going up for the block, not able to get a hand on it, and it's going to fall. So side out and point goes over to the Lady Hornets. Jordan Harpel, and maybe it was Shannon Morrison. It looked like 2 Lady Tigers were up there together, and I'm not sure, maybe a little miscommunication.
Well, we were blocked there by the referee. We didn't get a clean view of that.
Yeah, if he'd move, it'd help me out a lot. Back set right here. Nice job. Alden Pills digs it out. Set, top side. Sydney Kuhneman gets it over. Saved by the libero for Hillcrest. Pushed across once more. Lady Tigers into the net. I'm pretty sure you can't kick save it, Coach Rawlings.
Yes, you can. Kicking is legal in the game of volleyball.
You can kick that ball.
You can kick it.
It's the little things you learn every day, Coach Rawlings.
5 game, best of 5, and kicking. That's what you've learned tonight.
All right, point goes over to the Lady Hornets. And trims the lead to 11-9. Back to serve is going to be number 10, Cassidy Pentecost. Nice serve dug out by Mary Henry. Alden Pills, quick push across. Trying to catch Hillcrest sleeping. Mary once more. Alden. Maddie Dye pushes it across. One of the Lady Tigers, Coach, I'm not sure if that was Sydney. One of the Lady Tigers got up and got a hand on that, but not able to slow it down, and that's going to fall to the point. And then all of a sudden, Lady Tigers up by 1, 11-10 here in game number 1.
Well, Macy Baker hit the one spot that the Tigers didn't have covered right there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how they coach it. Put it where they ain't. Free ball over to the Lady Hornets. They look to set. Going to the top, number 13. That's going to be Macy Baker gets up puts that one back down. And just like that, Coach Rawlings, we're all knotted up. Pentecost back to serve again for the Lady Hornets. Ball's across off the hands of Vergara. Free ball across.
Nice save there by Mary Henry.
Oh, yes, it was. Oh, a little miscommunication on the front line for the Lady Hornets. We'll take that point. Thank you very much. Pushing back. Speaking to Mary Henry, looks like our libero, Mary Henry's going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Mary up and across. Nice dig out on the midline there. Pushed across. Vergara on the back. Alden Pills sets right in the middle. Jordan Harpel.
Nice job there by Jordan Harpel. Matt, little known fact coming into this game that you didn't know, they're not going to switch benches this year either.
Well, I did see that in the JV game here earlier that they did not trade. But, Coach, we want to send a big shout-out as we're getting a tune-in tonight. Coach Carl Seeger down in Marshfield.
Carl Seeger, the head coach at Ava, has joined us.
Now, a lot of
TTSN Sports Network.
Well, and some people may know him as Damon. Little known fact that his first name is actually Carl.
Also, a little known fact is you need your yard cut. He's become an expert in mowing grass.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. That man is so multi-talented. All right, pushed across, dug out, Alden Pills. Set aside, Sydney Kuhneman gets up. Mary's going to set again, this time to the bottom. Maddie Dye gets it across, dug out on the back by the libero. Push once more, Alden. Nice little volley we have going here, Coach Rawlings. Set in the corner. And that one's going to get out of bounds off the Lady Tigers, so that point will go over to the Lady Hornets.
And knot us all up, and we want to send a big hello out to TTSN Sports Fan of the Year for 2019-2020, Turbon Dorsey.
Well, of course he'd be here. He's the reigning TTS fan. And Coach, we've got the year previous. I believe Angie Pills is in
down here. She checked in with us earlier, and you know, Matt, it's early in the year, second broadcast of the year. But you know who's making a hard run at Sports Fan of the Year? In my opinion, this year, the TTSN Sports Network.
After two events?
After two events.
Ooh.
I think Miss Victoria Hooker is wanting to win the prize pack.
Well, and we've exceeded there's the waiting period once you graduate from high school and move to college. There's a waiting period before you're eligible, and Victoria is now eligible to be in the running.
And by 3 days, Matt. She's eligible by 3 days. She made it by 3 days. Unbelievable. Tim Wallace checked that out for us. Got the official verification.
Well, and I'm glad we did that step, because I wouldn't want to show any bias or favoritism, because we love Victoria, absolutely. But it's like that she was just born on the right time. All right, Hillcrest Lady Hornets up by one, 15-14. Oh, that one's going to be off the hands of the Lady Tigers and out.
And we're all knotted up at 15. And Matt, a little public service announcement for everybody out there. You've got about, somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes to make sure you've got those fantasy football lineups set. My phone has absolutely went crazy with people making sure that everybody's prepared for that. So you can check your phone, make sure that lineup's out, but hey, don't turn your head away from Lady Tiger Volleyball to do it.
No, you just want to DVR that football game. No one will be talking about that. You need to stay right here with us. All right. we stay knotted up, Coach. Right back 16-16, all tied up. Woo!
It's going to be just out there.
Just out. That ball was put down hard right there.
Lots of nice, colorful lines out there on the floor tonight.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you use those in PE.
Nope, that would be for volleyball practice.
Oh, what a save right there. Sydney Kuhneman getting on the floor and digging that one out. What a play right there by the Lady Tigers. They're going to say
Coach,
ball
I'm
down.
not sure. Victoria's letting us know she's multitasking with the volleyball game and the Chiefs game. I'm not sure a true TTSN sports fan
Well, I
would
was going to say,
multitask
even
away
if you
from us.
even if you were going to do that, you wouldn't tell us that.
No.
I do not think the committee's going to look
She should tell
favorably
us
on
that
this.
the Chiefs game has went off now.
I don't think the committee is going to look favorably on that on end of season calculations. Wow.
You know, Matt, even Coach Pills here in his nice, luxurious chair looks disappointed that Victoria's doing that.
Well, I'm not sure how you couldn't be. Well, we know that you're honest, and there is no doubt about that. All right. Timeout here. Lady Tigers talking it over. Head coach Megan Callis down there talking to the girls. Probably just want to, again, slow this down a little bit. We saw Marshfield do this earlier. Hillcrest jumps out and grabs the 3-point lead real quick. Slow it down. Talk about what our game plan is. Go out there and get those one point at a time. Back to serve for Hillcrest. Going to be Mackenzie Smith. Gets it across. Dug out by Maddie Dye. A little back set right there by Kuhneman to Alden Pills. Push on the near side, just over the net. Oh, Lady Tigers doing everything they can do right there. Wow. Coach, wow. To me, it looked like there was a Lady Hornet in the net right
what
there.
What we're going to have right here is we're going to have a conference of officials. See, what the Misha has determined, when two officials get together, it's a conference of the officials. That point is going to go to the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
And I know we're biased because we bleed black and orange, but I believe that is the correct call. So that's going to put the senior Jordan Harpel, number 12, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Pushed across, dug out by Kuhneman. Jordan Harpel gets the ball across. Oh, a little quick push right there by Marshfield. And number 12, nice job by Chloe Sutherland to get up and push that one right down. And it's going to push the lead. We're going to have a change right here. Coming into the game for the Hillcrest Lady Hornets is going to be number 5, Ashley Van Horn, and number 13, Macy Baker, checking back into the game for the Lady Hornets. Oh, looks like Mary might have slipped right there. She was moving over. So point and serve will stay with the Lady Hornets. Ashlyn Van Horn still back to serve. Oh, nice quick little move right there by the Lady Tigers. And that is
be out of bounds and a point for the Lady Tigers.
All right.
Alden Pills back to serve again for the Lady Tigers.
Senior Alden Pills, number 14. Nice strong serve right there by Pills. Pushes to the top, spikes down, but dug out by the Lady Tigers. Mary Henry sets it up. It's going to be Shannon Morrison getting the ball over for the Lady Tigers. A little back set right there. Little trickeration by the Lady Hornets as Pentecost sneaks in behind right there. Quick back set and down, and just like that, Lady Hornets of Hillcrest up by 4.
Would you like to reiterate that was some
No.
trickeration?
No, I do not want to say that over again. Oh, got a little inadvertent buzzer, but the girls are just going to play through. And now we're not going to play through.
Inadvertent horn led to a substitution. Boy, Matt, I wish Gary Schultz was watching. The official rules interpreter for the TTSN Sports Network is Gary could clean this up for us. We have multiple people on the court.
All right, Vergara's going to go back and serve for the Lady Tigers.
Hillcrest has got 3 wide to the left.
Whoa, nice save right there by the Lady Hornets. Get up, and what a block by the Lady Tigers. So Vergara will stay serving for the Lady Tigers. Hillcrest, back set again. Wow. I'll tell you this, Coach, Pentecost gets up there pretty darn well at that net.
Is it 22? Is the score correct now?
It should be 23-20.
Yes, 23-20.
Pentecost back to serve for the Lady Hornets. That one's into the net, and now it's 23-21.
Mary Henry with the serve. That's going to be a little long. And we're at 24-21. We're at set point here in set number 1 for the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest.
Long hit right there.
That's going to be that set point here in game number 1. The Hillcrest Lady Hornets will take a 1-0 lead over the Lady Tigers. And folks, once we said again, they're not going to change benches for here due to the pandemic situation that we are in. But you know what this means it's time for, Matt?
I believe it's time for a TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news that is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page, and you better get this one right.
Well, I'm going to say Coach Chris Pills.
That is not who we're talking about right here, and I can't believe you missed it. It's early leader, Victoria Hooker. She likes the TigerTV Facebook page. One of the reasons that she's in the running to be TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Matt, sports update. Talked about the Lady Tigers softball team. Last night on senior night defeated the Lebanon Lady Yellow Jackets. Tonight took a loss to the Lady Zizzers from West Plains. Tomorrow night they're going to be on the road taking on the Lady Hornets from Lakeway. It's going to be an away game out in Lakeway. Be some great sports action for the folks out there to go enjoy tomorrow night. If you're not making the trip all the way to Springfield, as the Tigers varsity football team travels to Springfield to take on the 2-0 and current conference leading Kickapoo Chiefs tomorrow night.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a tough matchup. Kickapoo much improved this year over what we've seen the past several years. Defeating Lebanon early on this year, or earlier this season, and defeating Camdenton in week 1. So credit to the Kickapoo Chiefs. The Tigers definitely going to have their hands full, but something tells me Coach Haynes has got the guys ready to go in there and give them a fight.
Well, great game for the Tigers. They came up just a little bit short Friday night. against Camden. And I think it's going to call it, the Tigers are going to focus here a little bit, Matt. Going to have a few guys back out on the field that were unable to play on Friday night due to being quarantined, going through a lot of the processes that have become all to the new normal that we're watching school after school throughout not just the Ozark Conference, but the entire state of Missouri and the entire nation go through as we're trying to continue on with some form of normalcy in the world of sports.
And we'll definitely take all the normal we can get, Coach Rawlings. All right, looks like we are just about set here for game number 2. Hillcrest Lady Hornets edge the Lady Tigers out in game number 1. If you've joined us a little bit late tonight, new rules for high school girls volleyball, that it is a best of 5 games now. It's best 3 out of 5, not the old best 2 out of 3. So still a long way to go in this one, Coach Rawlings. Lady Tigers very much in that first game, back and forth game, didn't go their way. Still lots of volleyball to be played before we decide a winner here tonight.
Victoria, we'll answer your question online there. I don't know who is live streaming and who is not. I know the Springfield Public School System does do certain football games.
I believe, if I remember right, I believe Springfield, they do tape all games, but I believe they only stream one live if it's the way it's been in the past.
That's the way it's been in the past. I've heard some talk that they may be doing more games live, just mainly because of that we're limited on the people that can be there. They're limited on crowd, giving more people the opportunity to watch and enjoy high school sports.
All right, serve goes across for the Lady Tigers. Jordan Harpel pushes it across right there. Set to the top right there. Nice job, Lady Tigers getting up and blocking, and wow. Jordan Harpel is up and down that net, Coach Rawlings. Garrett digs it out on the back. Sydney Kuhneman's going to push the free ball across for the Lady Tigers.
Jordan Harpel puts that one away. Nice job, both teams right there. Ended up just the way it should with the Lady Tiger point. We give a shout out to one of our favorite listeners out there, Chris Morgan. He's sitting at home tonight enjoying Lady Tiger volleyball. And yes, Chris, this is normalcy.
Oh, nice job right there. Lady Tigers pushed the free ball across, and it's one of those old, like, junior high volleyball games. You got it, you got it, you got it. Well, nobody's got it.
Nobody had that one.
Oh, little miscommunication looks right there. All right, so that point will go over to the Lady Tigers. I believe we're going to be having the snack and beverage cart move through the TTSN Sports Suite here in a little bit.
Man, I wouldn't count on that.
Has that been shut down too?
That's been shut down too.
All right, nice rotation right here by the Lady Tigers. Oh, what a job to dig that out by the Lady Hornets. Mary Henry, what a move to get on the floor and save that one. Woo, Coach, we got another one of these rolls. Nice
another one
job.
Finishes just the way it should in favor of the Lady Tigers.
So the Lady Tigers on a roll here to start game number 2, up 5-0.
Our guy Chris Morgan currently has 4 TVs on, watching 4 different live sporting events.
Boy,
I bet his electric bill is going through the roof.
He might want to go out and like put an extra screw in the meter so that thing doesn't start turning so fast fly off the house.
Lady Tigers up 5-0 here.
It should be 6, Coach. All right, set to the far side, and once more, Jordan Harpel up and knocks it straight down.
Is what you're telling me. Current scoreboard says 6. Should be 7.
You want me to throw my pin across there?
You can't get your pin from here to there.
You don't think so?
No way. And now it's been changed. Good job, Matt.
See, they saw me rearing back. Oh, nice job right there. Maddie Dye gets up.
And we're going to get a timeout from the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest. Matt, if we could get the camera angle to get a shot of you here, now's your chance to get the pin all the way from the Ttsn Sports Suite all the way down to the scores table.
Well,
Man,
now,
if you can do that.
One day we were stuck inside for track practice and we were throwing a football. Remember that, the Nerf football?
I remember that.
And we could get the Nerf football that far.
That's an ink pen, Matt. It's straight from the TTSN prize closet.
Well, and I would hate to lose this one with the fine printing that Brian Schaffner has done down there at the WCC I believe it's called sublimate onto these ink pens.
Oh, nobody sublimates like Brian Schaffner. He's the king of sublimation.
All right, so we're going to roll out of this timeout.
The Tigers serving up 8-0.
All right. Oh,
just over the net.
Jordan gets up on that one, but it does come down, and Coach, the Hillcrest Lady Hornets scored.
It's okay. We can give them one, Matt. It'll be all right.
Well, if we go 8 for 1 the rest of the way, Coach, I really like our odds tonight.
Big hello out there, Matt, to former Waynesville Lady Tiger volleyball coach Brenda Holman Ward. She's watching with us here on the TTSN Sports Network, all the way from Sedalia, Missouri. Put a pin in the map as for Sedalia's that. State Fair pin.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. I think it should be like a little corn dog shaped pin, something like that, something special.
Once again, you're talking about food, which is unavailable here at the high school tonight.
Well, Coach Pills mentioned something earlier, and now it makes me hungry. So now everything I'm thinking food, Coach. All right, Mary Henry digs it out on the back line. Set to Jordan Harpel. How in the world did Hillcrest save that ball, Coach?
Well, it was all for naught as the Lady Tigers get another point.
Another senior checking into the game for the Lady Tigers, number 26, Vanessa Horn. Mary Henry. Nessa going to push it across. Hillcrest digs it out. A little back set. Lady Tigers, not going to be able to keep that one in, but Coach, give them credit for.
Well, they played it off the mat light for wrestling.
So I believe I saw the signal, and Coach Pills can verify since he's sitting in tonight for Coach Gary Schultz. I believe the signal was we're going to replay that point.
None of what we just saw happened.
Boy, it felt like it did, though. Alden Pills down here. Oh,
just out. Just out.
That was close. credit the Hillcrest Lady Hornet girl on the back line for not taking it, because that was a tough one to let go by.
It was not out by much.
All right, we're going to have a little change here. It looks like coming back into the game for the Lady Hornets going to be number 5, Ashlyn Van Horn, and number 13, Macy Baker. And it looks like Van Horn is going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Ball across, Mary Henry. Sets Sydney Kuhneman. Alden Pills gets that one up, but right down the line and falls to the wrong side. Well, that top of the net, Coach, I came up with this strategy probably 10 or 15 years ago. We were doing this. That I think that serve right there is what you should teach. You got to coach them to clip the net to where it just does that little fall over. It's going to be the next big thing. Lady Hornets get it across, dugout Mary Henry. Push forward right there, but it looks like it came just a little short.
And very quickly, we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Megan Callis for the Lady Tigers, as the score is shrunk up here just a little bit. It's only a 3-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Matt, while we've got this moment, we need to let everybody know if you are interested in coming down and watching live Tiger or Lady Tiger sports, you're going to need to go to myschoolbucks.com. You're going to have to set up an account. Tickets will be available 3 days before events, if they're available. Softball game, opening night, senior night, sold out up there at Tiger Softball Complex. But that's your only way to get tickets. You can't come to the door. Doesn't matter if you come down. And you could come down and try to pay $200, $300, $400 to get in. They're not going to take your money. You have to go through myschoolbucks.com. Well,
and, Coach, we talked about it. It's just a little bit different world that we're living in right now. And Lady Hornets, Chloe Sutherland gets up right there and tips that one straight down. And, Coach, just like that, the Lady Hornets have trimmed it to a 2-point lead. That's going to be long. Checking back into the game as it looks like Mary Henry's going to get over and get her breath. It looks like Shannon Morrison comes into the game on the front line for the Lady Tigers. Jordan Harpel back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Set at the top of the screen right there, up and still on the side of the Lady Hornets. Maddie Dye sets up Vanessa Horn, gets it across, dug out by Hillcrest. And that one's going to be almost in the student section.
Yes. Almost hit Jared Hyde up there.
Well, and surprised Jared didn't have his camera up ready to take pictures. Jared, seen him taking pictures all over the place here at the high school.
This might shock you, Matt, but Jared was talking to someone.
Well, the only thing that might be less shocking is if you told me Jared had a question about something.
Jared supporting his Patrick Mahomes jersey tonight.
Then that is the feature game tonight, right? The world champion Chiefs
taking on the Houston Texans.
Oh, nice save right there by the libero on Hillcrest. Gets it across, dug out on the back by Jordan Harpel. Tipped across by Alden Pills, and the Lady Tigers get it out. Alden gets it up and over. Hillcrest now looks for a set right at there, and it's going to be up and down for number 12, Chloe Sutherland.
That was out, Matt. That was out.
Okay.
I thought from here it was, and took a while, but we got the official call.
Oh, nice job right there. Jordan laces that one across. Macy Baker cannot do much with it, and it's out of bounds. And just like that, the Lady Tigers back up by 7. All right, so Jordan Harpel stays back on the serve for the Lady Tigers. Oh, what an effort right there, Maddie Dye.
Nice effort there by Maddie Dye.
Coach, I'm pretty sure you, me, Coach Pills makes a dive like that for volleyball. Somebody going to have to come help one of us up.
That's what Trainer Nikki's for.
I think she's going to tell us that's not in her job description to scrape us off a gym floor.
Coach, real excited. Had a real exciting conversation with Trainer Nikki here a while ago, talking about, tomorrow we're having some special food for the faculty, and we're going to trade off, but she's going to give me her stuffed pork loin, and I'm going to give her my piece of chicken. We're going to trade off. Made me real happy.
Ooh.
Matt, you're looking at me like you didn't get signed up for that.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about, Coach Rawlings, but
compliments of the Waynesville High School Kindness Crew.
well, I didn't realize there was a sign up for that, so I may just be stuck eating bologna and cheese tomorrow, Coach Rawlings.
Waynesville High School's Kindness Crew, you know what their motto is, don't you? It's nice to be nice to the nice.
All right, point goes over to the Lady Hornets. And I believe, is that Sutherland? No, I'm sorry, that is Cassidy Pentecost back, number 10 to serve for the Lady Hornets. That one's going to be a bit long, and just like that, right back on the Lady Tigers we come. Looks like Vergara is going to be checking back in as Nessa Horn will take a seat for the Lady Tigers. Miss Vergara will be back to serve for the Tigers. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a little miscommunication there on the part of the Lady Hornets. And just like that, Miss Vergara is going to get to serve right again. Woo!
Nice job.
A little heat on that one, Coach Rawlings.
Hit that corner back there.
All right, so Miss Vergara back to serve once more for the Lady Tigers. That one kind of off the side of the hand, so that's going to go over to the other side. It looks like we're going to have a substitution for the Lady Hornets. Checking into the game is going to be number 9. That's going to be Kendra Crissman, and number 17, Tanisha Davis.
And Coach Pills is saying that the score was off before, but it should be correct now. They didn't put a point up for the Lady Hornets, but they shouldn't have. They already had that extra point.
Maddie Dye gets it up and over for the Lady Tigers. Hillcrest returns. Dye once more. Long serve across. What a save right there by Alden Pills. Getting on the floor. Nice job by the Lady Tigers.
Keeping that alive.
Woo! Coach Rawlings, this is some fancy moving right here.
We're going to say that the Lady Hornets were in the net. Net point's going to go to the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, and I don't think she meant to. It looked like she lost her balance right there. Number 25, Audrey Fountain, gets kind of discombobulated, slides under the net right there. And what a volley for both sides right there.
And the best part of what you said was, I don't think she meant to do that. Would you like to realliterate that?
I'm good, Coach. Woo!
That block's going to be out. Point to the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest.
All right, that's going to be Audrey Fountain, 25, back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Sydney Kuhneman digs it out. Alden Pills and Mary Henry to push the free ball across. Tipped at the net, but saved by the Lady Tigers. Set to that top side right there, down the line.
That's going to be out.
Out. All right, checking into the game for the Hillcrest Lady Hornets is going to be number 14, Bridget Smith. Oh, Hillcrest right there, coach. Gets up, tries to do a little fancy lay over the net. Misjudges the touch, and that point's going to go to Lady Tigers. Coach Rawlings, the Lady Tigers opened up a nice little lead here, 21-12.
And that's why we have a timeout from the Lady Hornets here. Coach Pills has been, it looks like he's eyeing some possible food on the other side of the gym here. If you're wanting to pick up might be an extra super snack.
I believe you. I don't see him, but I believe you.
Right down the hallway there in that box.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what we were looking at. Now, I've had the super snack, Coach Rollins. That's pretty good. There's a little, like, meat, pepperoni, and cheese wrap one time. That's pretty tasty. In fact, I brought one home to Landon a couple days, and when I got home the third day, he looked at me. He goes, Dad, you got any of them burritos? Told him it wasn't a burrito, and no, I didn't have him a snack. All right, so the Lady Tigers going to have a serve here. We're still having a little conversation at the scores table, Coach Rawlings. I'm not sure if we're checking the lineup or what exactly is going on here. But it looks like we're going to get back to action. Alden Pills right at the net, but dug out by Hillcrest. And, Mary Henry had me nervous. She was moving fast and dangerous out of bounds right there. Not able to corral it, but doesn't make it back safely. All right, Mackenzie Smith back to serve for Hillcrest. Pushes it across. That's going to be Vigera. Vigera once more. Kuhneman to Maddie Dye, and that's going to be down and in for the point. Lady Tigers 22-13 here in game number 2. Looks like Vanessa Horn checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers. And Maddie Dye going to be moving back to serve. Maddie laces it just across the net right there. Nice serve. Hillcrest returns it now to the near side. Alden Pills gets it across, and Hillcrest looks to set it up at the top of the screen. Oh! And yeah, I wasn't sure if we got a hand on that one or not, and the referees are going to say, yes, we did. And we're going to have another substitution here, number 5. That is Ashley Van Horn, and number 13, Macy Baker, checking back into the game. Van Horn is going to go back and serve for the Lady Hornets. Set right at the net. Jordan Harpel gets in there. Oh, just over the top of her head. So point goes over to the Lady Hornets, and that will keep Van Horn back at serve. Van Horn gets it across. Mary Henry digs it out. Kuhneman pushes it across, and Nessa Horn pushes it. Now set up at the top side. Dug out once more, Mary. Oh, nice job right there,
block,
Jordan Harpel,
yes.
to get up above that net. Going to set Jordan once more, and Jordan just a little bit long.
Just a little bit. Nice idea, though. Nobody back there in that corner.
This time, Alden Pills.
She hit that corner.
Some flames on that one, Coach Rawlings. Jordan Harpel not able to get that one up and over the net. Going to have Mary Henry checking back into the game in the libero position. And back to serve for Hillcrest is going to be their libero, Melanie Barrett. Back set to Alden Pills. Oh, nice job by Barrett on the back line to dig that out. Alden smoked that one. And she smokes once more, and they're not going to get that one.
That's going to get us to set point here. Game number 2.
Coach Rawlings, the Lady Tigers.
Shot to knock this thing all up.
Well, the Tigers 1 point away from making sure we at least play 4. Hillcrest got to be real careful at this point. Oh, Maddie Dye, diving effort for that one, comes up just a little bit shy. So now it'll go over to the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. Cassidy Pentecost back to serve for the Hornets. Mary Henry, free ball goes across to Hillcrest. That's going to be long, and that's going to do it, Coach Rawlings.
That's going to bring us to the end of game 2. We're going to be tied up 1-1. And now, guess what we're doing? Best of 3. Just like we would have done last year. We just got a lot going into that right now. You know what that means it's time for, Matt?
Another TTSN Sports Update?
It's time for another TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news that is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
Hold on. I'm going to think on this one for just a second.
You should get this.
What's that?
You should get this.
Yeah, but you said that last time.
And you didn't.
I'm going to say, man, our reigning TTSN sports fan of the year, Trevon Dorsey?
Well, you know, that would make a lot of sense with what we're going. We're going to go with a group of human beings tonight. We're going to go with the Lady Tiger Volleyball seniors right here on senior night. They make up a huge population of the people who like the Tiger TV Facebook page. And you know what's nice is I think each one of these senior ladies are going to carry that on as they become Tiger alumni. And they're going to continue to support Tiger Athletics, the Tiger TV Facebook page, and all things Tigers right here from Tigertown. Matt, sports update tonight. We're looking up here. Volleyball is going to be traveling to Hillcrest on Saturday. They've got the Hillcrest tournament at the same time. Boys swimming team's going to be at Ozark this Saturday for their invitational. As we are getting right down to a point with sports here at Waynesville, if there's something going on each and every night, each and every day involving the Tigers and Lady Tigers from Waynesville.
That is the truth. And, Coach, how wonderful. I mean, I know things get busy and we've got tons of stuff to do, but how wonderful is it to be busy and back into that kind of action right now? As you see several of those seniors right there across the floor. We talked about it earlier in that first game. You mentioned Alden as a starting as a third grader. Coach, this is the bunch that back in my days at the middle school, I had them in 8th grade. We came to the high school together when I made the jump up here to the high school. We came up. Some of them I have in class now for the 3 out of 5 years. They've had to put up with me in history class. Just a special group, an absolutely special group of human beings. It doesn't seem real in a lot of ways that these young ladies have been here for 4 years.
Hey, you know, Matt, we talk about that. Every year when we watch these seniors go through and they I believe that's Hardman, Matt.
Boy, it made me
for you.
happy.
We watch these seniors go through each and every year, and it's one of those things that we talked about Friday night. Those seniors from last spring didn't get to experience a lot of this. And, boy, hearing nope, sorry. I believe that's Robinson.
Man, I was hoping it was me, Cole.
Nope.
Oh, nice job right there. Sydney Kuhneman gets to the floor and saves that one. Maddie Dye pushes it across, and Hillcrest looks to set in the middle. Woo! Vigera somehow gets a hand on that one, but the Lady Tigers not able to dig it out.
Alden Pills finds an open spot on the court on the Lady Hornets side. Knot things up here at 1 in game number 3.
Kuhneman, nice, strong serve, gets it across. Hillcrest digs it out. Trying to push it back down. Vigera gets it. Oh, Alden Pills, what a tip.
Wow.
Just enough to redirect it.
It wasn't sure she was going to be able to get to that ball, and you're right. Just redirected it over into the other side. Point for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, that one just into the top of the net and falls to the wrong side. So point and serve goes over to Hillcrest. Checking into the game here in game number 3 for the Lady Hornets. Going to be number 9, Kendra Crissman. And I believe was that number 13, Coach Rollins, Macy Baker, I think.
Yes. That would be correct.
All right. Serve dug out by the Lady Tigers. Oh, I think it was a little miscommunication on the front line there. 2 Lady Tigers go up and both kind of pull off right at the last second.
Have a little discussion about it, and they're ready to go.
Oh, absolutely. All right, that's going to be an ace right there for the Lady Hornets. And just like that, Coach Rawlings, the Lady Hornets think they're going somewhere up 4-2.
First time they've been up for a long
time. Oh, right.
Time.
They're going to need to calm down. Maybe they didn't watch that last game. See, right there. You get to going a little quick. Coach Pills looks like he's got the super snack. Some water chestnuts, Coach? What you got there?
They're pretzels. They're not Dots pretzels, but they're pretzels.
Okay. Thought he had a bag full of water chestnuts. I thought that's an interesting snack. That's going to be out. Well, you just never know. Coach Pills is a healthy man. I'm more of a morning person. I like to get to school bright and early, get here and get a jump on the day, get some work in before people get in the building and things get busy. I like to get to school about 6 o'clock in the morning. Most mornings when I'm pulling out of the neighborhood about 6, I'll pass Coach Pills somewhere between here and school out walking in the mornings.
So you know what's great about that in the morning? Pull up beside him, roll your window down, he'll give you a bag of water chestnuts on the way to school.
See, pull over and ask if I can give him $1. That one's going to be plenty long.
I got to keep going with this. Coach Pills, something here that you didn't know. Coach Pills is on a walking water chestnut diet. It's an exercise program and a dietary program, and it all revolves around walking and eating water chestnuts.
Well, I like a water chestnut diced up in like Chinese food sometimes. I like a water chestnut. I'm not sure about eating them by themselves. Never tried it, though. Set to the top side and put down right there. That's going to be Tanisha Davis gets elevated right there. Puts that one down hard and gives Hillcrest the 1-point lead. That one's going to be
Hillcrest gives that lead right back as we're all knotted up at 6.
All right, Alden Pills, senior, back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Laces that one across, dug out by the libero on the back line. Free ball pushed across by Hillcrest. Nice little tip up there. Coach, I believe that Shannon Morrison got up. Is that correct?
I think that's true. Just got her fingertips on it, just over the outstretched arms of that front line for the Lady Hornets.
That referee got between me and her, and I couldn't see it exactly right. He's not conveniently positioned for us, Coach Rollins. All right, Alden stays back at serve for the Lady Tigers. Another nice serve pushed across. Lady Tigers dig out. Nessa Horn puts it down. Hillcrest able to get up a little block. And Kuhneman pushes it now back across to the Lady Hornets. Set in the center. Lady Tigers have a chance to save, and they do. This volley keeps moving. Back set right here into the corner. Not going to be there that time.
I've noticed a pattern here. On those long volleys, the Lady Tigers seem to get those points each and every time.
Well, and it looks like, you talk about a pattern, it looks like they are really looking for Pentecost. When it gets going long, they try that little back set to Pentecost here on the near side. That time, Pentecost not quite in position for it, not able to get that one up, and just like that, the Lady Tigers up one more.
Extend that lead to 4.
So Alden Pills will continue to serve here for the Lady Tigers. Set to the middle this time, dug out by Alden. Mary Henry pushes it up, and Vanessa Horn's going to push it back. Set to Shannon in the middle. Bam!
Another point for the Lady Tigers. Give a shout out to head wrestling coach Lucas Smith checking in with us tonight on the TTSN Sports Network. Hope Coach Smith checked those fantasy lineups because it's too late to move those Chiefs and Texans around.
Well, I'm sure with being the fan, Kansas City fan that Coach Smith is, I don't think he forgot that was going to happen tonight.
It's probably true, Matt. Matt, while we have a moment, we want to send our deepest condolences out to the family of one of our colleagues, longtime colleagues, Mike Sexton, passed away a couple days ago. Mike's broadcasted for many, many years, and want to send the best wishes out to his family and all his friends.
Well, absolutely. You know, on one of our many trips, had the chance to meet Mike Sexton one time and visit with him for a few minutes, and you just don't ever like to hear of anybody passing away, but someone like that, not incredibly old. I believe Mike Sexton is 71.
71, yes.
71 years young. It's just hard to believe. All right, that one's...
Can't hit the ball that many times, Matt. Another point for the Lady Tigers.
Well, I was trying to follow that, and something looked amiss. So Alden continues to serve here for the Lady Tigers. What a run right now the Lady Tigers are on. Shannon Morrison, no, I think we're going to be just wide on that one, Coach Rawlings. All right, we're going to have a substitution here. I believe that's number 5, Ashlyn Van Horn, checking back into the game, and she's going to go back and serve for the Lady Hornets. Alden Pills sets. Vanessa Horn gets it across, but dug out by Hillcrest. Hillcrest now looks quickly to move it across. Tigers set. Sydney Kuhneman bringing the hammer.
Right in between the defense of the Lady Hornets.
It's like a quick check of the lineup here. Jenna Vergara back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Hillcrest tries a quick little tip across. Alden Pills is going to back set this time. Sydney, whoa! That laser beam off the hand of Sydney right there.
The Tigers extend that lead to 7.
So Jenna will serve once more. Little miss hit right there, I believe, and so the ball will go over. The Lady Tigers on top right now, 14-8. And I believe serve, yes, is going to be the libero. That's going to be Melanie Barrett back there to serve for the Lady Hornets. This one across, dugout, Maddie Dye. Mary Henry now back to Dye. Dye pushes it up and across that front line, and Hillcrest looks to set the top side. Alden Pills, Mary Henry keep it alive, and that's going to be too many hits. So the point will go over. Pentecost will serve once more. Morrison hit across. Ooh, right at the net. Morrison. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be Maddie Dye getting up with the right hand back there. All right. Mary Henry, number 10, going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Mary, nice little serve across, dug out on the back line by Hillcrest. Set to the middle, dug out by the Lady Tigers. Alden Pills gets it up and pushed across by the senior. Oh, okay, that's the right call.
No,
no, now that's the wrong call. Lady Tigers shake it off, right back after it.
Apparently they're going to go with the line. The referee was overruled by the line judge.
Evidently. All right. All right, Sydney Kuhneman back to serve for the Lady Tigers. I'm not going to argue that wasn't out right there, but it sure looked like to me that it hit her.
Well, from this angle, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm going to agree with you there. That's what it looked like.
All right, checking back into the game for the Lady Hornets, going to be number 9, Kendra Crissman. She will be back to serve here as the Lady Tigers on top in game number 3, 16-11. Jordan Harpel puts a hammer down up front, somehow kept alive.
Oh, nice hustle there by the Lady Hornets.
Absolutely. Now, folks, when the Lady Tigers win this game, we don't want you to turn away. This is not over. It's best 3 out of 5 here in Missouri High School volleyball now. Lady Tigers are going to
That new rule has nothing to do with the current national pandemic that we are in.
No. It's been the rule in college for many years. All right, Maddie Dye back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Set at the net, looking for Shantisha Davis on the top, but dug out on that back row. Jordan Harpel.
Going to be just a little wide there.
All right, that's going to be number 25, Audrey Fountain, back to serve and into the net. So point and side out quickly back over to the Waynesville Lady Tigers. Back set right there, dug out by the Lady Tigers, still alive.
I'm not sure what the call is there, but it appears that the point's going to go to the Lady Hornets.
I think the Lady Tigers hit that 4 times. I don't believe it was called. I think the point ended up where the point should have ended up on that play. And Alden Pills laces it.
And you don't let the Lady Hornets hit it one time, good way to score points.
Absolutely. Alden gets up and lays a laser beam across right there. No way Hillcrest is going to be able to return that. And Miss Pills is going to be back to serve. All right, and we're going to have
Looks like it hit the pole for the net pole, maybe?
I believe it's called an antenna,
yes,
Coach.
The proper terminology of that is for antenna.
Ashley Van Horn and Macy Baker checking back in. Van Horn back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Shannon Morrison in the middle pushes it down, but Hillcrest able to get a hold of it. Dug out once more. Alden Pills now to the near side. Sydney Kuhneman gets it over, and yeah.
That's going to be a lift. That's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers. I do know what that is.
That's one of those that came a little too fast. I think it rolled over to the top of her hand. She spun her wrist to try and get a hold of it. And so Lady Tigers back on top, 21-14. Nessa Horn. Oh,
wow. I think that was going to go out. I think the Lady Tigers might have got one there.
Well, I think it might have, but coaches, I think they caught her in between right there. She wanted to let it go, and then she thought she should get it, and then she thought she should let it go, and it's a little back and forth in between, and she touched it, and bang, bang. Tigers 3 points away from taking this third game.
That's true. That's why we had that timeout with the Lady Hornets. Score from up the road in Kansas City is Houston, Texas. Take a early 7-0 lead over the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. David Johnson with the touchdown rush right there. Wonder how many people started David Johnson this week on their fantasy team.
I'm going to guess a lot, Coach Rollins.
You think a lot?
I think a lot.
What's a lot?
Thousands.
Give me a percentage.
A percentage of all the people on earth?
That are playing fantasy football and started David Johnson, who's came off 2 subpar years for the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm thinking it's going to be 63.
I don't think that's a lot. A lot would be like upper 80s.
I'm pretty
that's a majority.
sure. 63 is a majority.
It's not a lot.
Well, it depends. You got hit in the head with 63 cats? That's a lot of cats.
Coach Smith checking in, being pro Chiefs there and saying that Kansas City scored first, but it was overturned. So technically they didn't score first. Coach Smith, we're going to have to get you on a technicality there. I'd like to reiterate that the Texans are up 7-0 to everyone else listening at home.
All right, that ball going to go out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. So serve will move back to Hillcrest. Hillcrest cuts within 6 here, 22-16. It looks like the libero Melanie Bennett's going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets.
We have an illegal formation on the Lady Tigers. Or is it too many girls on the court? I think it's an illegal
Coach,
formation.
I think it's they didn't rotate. It's an out of order thing. I don't think they call that too many on the court or out of formation.
I was counting real quick. I was making sure. Matt, Lady Hornets are making it interesting. We're going to get a timeout from Coach Callis. Matt, you know how you can tell when it's getting a little unnerving here and they're getting a little too close? Just have to look down at former TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Angie Pills, and you can tell she's getting a little nervous down there, but it'll be all right.
It's going to be all right. These Lady Tigers are going to finish this one off. We're going to go to that fourth game. We're going to win that one. We're going to roll out of here with the 3-1 win tonight. I feel it.
As head women's basketball coach Brittany Matlock's trying to calm Angie down there.
All right, back to serve once more. Lady Hornets. Alden Pills, a little spinny move. Shannon Morrison lays the hammer.
And just like that, things are better.
Well, I knew they would be. I told you this was going to happen. All right, Mary Henry, Tiger Libero, going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Oh, Mary finds her counterpart on the other team who can do nothing with that serve, and just like that, we're at game point. Mary lets it fly once more, this time dug out by Hillcrest. Set to the near side, it's going to be up and down. So point to the Lady Hornets. As you see that volleyball get right up, that is how close those camera folks are tonight, Coach. Did you see that ball right off the camera?
Gives you the feeling of being there.
It's pandemonium. It's fantastic. Serve. Pushed across. Maddie died. Oh, I thought they might have had it there, Coach Rawlings. Mary Henry, Alden Pills puts it up. A little push across by Jordan Harpel. Dug out by Mary Henry once more. Alden Pills, Maddie Dye. Oh, nice save right there by Mary. Lady Tigers not able to get that one out of the net. All right, keeping serve is going to be Hillcrest. Cassidy Pentecost back once more. 24-20. Alden Pills. Oh, Sydney. Sydney Kuhneman comes hard at that one right there. And we're going to have another stoppage here.
We are. Coach Callis wants to discuss this. She's not going to want this to slip away. Lady Tigers 1 point away from winning their second game here tonight. You see Coach Callis down there in the huddle talking to the Lady Tigers. Matt, real nice to see our rundown photos of our seniors up on the Tiger Jumbotron here inside Tiger Arena.
Well, and the posters down here on the walkway across this end of the gym. Coach, those got to be bigger than life size.
Yeah, I think those are bigger than life.
All right, here we are back to action. Lady Tigers game point.
The Lady Hornets get within two here, 24-22.
Well, and right here, the Lady Tigers just need a side out, and the game's ours. There we go.
And that's going to do it as the Lady Tigers take game 3 here. So they're going to be up 2-1. If we're going to go to game number 4, best of 5, Lady Tigers up 2-1. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
Yet another TTSN Sports
Time
Update.
for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook for all the news. It is news right here in Tiger Town. Matt, do you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page? Wait a minute. I'm even going to give you a hint. If you go onto the Tiger TV Facebook page and look at people who like it, he's one of the newer people who like the Tiger TV Facebook page.
Is it Coach Bartz?
You've got it, Matt. It's Coach Bartz, our new fitness and conditioning coach here at Waynesville High School. Had a conversation with Coach Bartz today about the TTSN Sports Network and the broadcasting. Mentioned the Tiger TV Facebook page and told him, if you want to know what's going on in town, that's where you want to go. Mr. Tim Wallace keeps it updated better than any other human being on planet Earth that operates a Facebook page. Tim Wallace takes this to a whole nother level because you know what? It's just what Tim Wallace does.
Well, Tim Wallace cares. He doesn't wait tables part-time. This is his thing.
His life right here. This is what he does. Tim Wallace shows up and gets the Facebook page ready, gets the broadcast ready. He's thinking on a whole nother level than we can even think about thinking at.
Well, I just wish one day that I could think like Tim Wallace.
We want to welcome Coach Bartz to town. Sorry we got off there on Tim Wallace.
Well, how could you not? You talk about him and the glory just oozes.
But we want to welcome Coach Bartz to town. Doing an absolutely fabulous job this summer. Put the program together. He's putting the program together for what we're doing during the day, doing before and after school, getting these athletes ready. We're going to go to the next level in athletics. Coach Bartz is going to play a big part in that, Matt. A big, big part. Oh, as the Lady Tigers take the court for game number 4. Here comes the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest.
All right. As you said, game number 4. Lady Tigers can put it away in this one.
A historic game number 4. Historic game number 4, Matt. It is the first game number 4 in volleyball that has ever been played in this facility.
Man.
History is occurring right in front of you.
Well, and you know this is going to be a trivia contest question at some point. Lady Tigers in the net right there up close. Jordan Harper.
I believe they're going to call Lady Tigers for being underneath the net, crossing the line underneath the net.
All right, Sydney Kuhneman back set right there. Jordan Harpel, pow!
Right into the top of the net.
Just rolls over, falls straight down. I love those when we do them.
Coach looking across. Nice to see Waynesville Athletic Director and Director of Hydration for the Waynesville School District, Corey Ace, here with us tonight.
You know, someone I was talking to last night said they ran into Corey Ace, was talking to him about water, and that Corey gave them the dissertation, the speech on the history of water.
I had the same conversation just this afternoon, and Corey started talking about the history of water and all things throughout history that water's been a part of, and it was just fascinating. You ought to have him guest speak for your class.
Well, I think I really have to at some point this year. And
nobody knows water like Corey is.
Well, in the AP history, you talk about geography's effect on civilizations and different things, and you know water's got to be a part of that. Of course, Corey could explain it. Oh, big hit right there by the Lady Hornets, but dug out by the Lady Tigers. Nice job. Alden Pills with the save. Alden Pills gets that one. Oh.
There's one more thing. Corey's over there talking to the JV girls volleyball team about water. Look, you can tell he's talking about water. His face just lights up underneath that mask when he's talking about water.
All right, so side out and serve's going to come over to the Lady Hornets. Number 9, Kendra Crissman, going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Nessa Horn returns the serve. Hit right in the middle.
All knotted up at 3.
Mary Henry digs that serve. Sydney Kuhneman back set to Alden Pills. Pills gets it across. Now looking up top. Nice job right there. Jordan Harpel and Nessa Horn go up and block that one straight down on the Lady Hornets. Jordan Harpel back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Davis pushes it down, saved on the back by Jordan Harpel. Sydney Kuhneman goes in hard, but credit the block right there. Number 12, Chloe Sutherland gets up. Coach, my body's not tuned for extra sets here in volleyball. You may have to pass me Coach Pills' bag of water chestnuts over there. I might have to
you for those water chestnuts.
Might have to have a little water chestnut energy blast. Back set, near side, dugout, Mary Henry. Oh! Off the hands right there at the net, going to fall short, and so side out, point over to the Lady Hornets, and the Lady Hornets go up by 1. Oh, Sydney Kuhneman goes hard trying to get that one right there. Just a little.
We're going to say it was tipped, and that point's going to go to the Lady Hornets. I was waiting for a call there from the other side. The ref on the far side apparently was listening to Mr. Ace's dissertation on H2O and had to kind of catch up there on making that call.
All right, Barrett with the serve still for the Lady Hornets. Nice job right there. Alden Pills looking towards the back, but Hillcrest gets a hand on it, digs it out. Maddie Dye over to Mary Henry. Alden Pills flips it across for the Lady Tigers. A little push in the center. Nessa Horn into Shannon Morrison. Shannon Morrison right at the net, uses that height.
Yes. Nice job. Just needed to put a touch on it, knock it down. The Lady Tigers going the right direction here on the scoreboard. Alden Pills back. Lady Tigers trailing 5-7.
Ooh, Alden lets a laser across that time. Hillcrest somehow comes out of there with it. Little back set here, blocked at the net by the Lady Tigers. Alden, nice job right there. Catches the front line asleep.
Update from up in Kansas City as the Chiefs tie this ball game up. All at 7 at Arrowhead.
Well, Coach said, but the wrong guy scored the touchdown.
Actually, Matt, if you look at one of my numerous teams, works out well.
All right, checking back into the game here, and game number 4 is going to be number 5, Ashlyn Van Horn, number 13, Macy Baker. I believe Van Horn is going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets, and she is.
That's going to be long. Point will be for the Lady Tigers.
All right, Mary Henry going to be serving for the Lady Tigers. Gets it across. Oh! Van Horn gets back there.
I think that was 2 players yelling, "You got it."
Right. It looked like it. Van Horn and Barrett were both back there talking to each other. Neither one of them reached for it. So Mary Henry will serve again. This one pushed up front towards the net. Pushed down and, ooh. Boy, that was close. Oh, Lady Tigers not able to corral that one.
Lift. As the entire coaching staff from Hillcrest appears to be upset about that call. It's hard to tell underneath their masks. So.
Coach, while we've got a short stoppage in
Apparently
play.
the head coach from Hillcrest is now determined that they are not allowed to hit the ball.
Off the net. Saved by Hillcrest. Pushed long. Point to the Lady Tigers. Coach, before we get too far along here, it's time for me to tell Landon, Sophie, Paige, it's time for you guys to head to bed. Dad loves you. I'll kiss you on the cheek when I get home.
Tess head to bed because she's here
No,
holding the camera.
Tess is running one of the cameras tonight. But we've got to finish this. The Lady Tigers got to get this W. Dad will be home. I'll kiss you on the cheek before I head off to bed. But I've got to make sure we bring home this Lady Tiger win.
Lady Tigers up 11-10. Already up 2-1. For those of you just joining us.
Oh, nice job, Alden Pills.
Nice job by Alden Pills there.
All right, as you see right there up close, Sydney Kuhneman going to be serving for the Lady Tigers. All right, at the net, a little tip across, and oh!
Nice effort there by Sydney on that backside. There's your off the top of the net serve. That's Ralston, not started. Ralston. There's a difference. As the Lady Hornets in turn are going to take a 1-point lead, 13-12. Another good volley here, but both teams keeping going. And Matt, those long volleys usually mean good things for the Lady Tigers. And I might have jinxed them there because it didn't set that. Hillcrest up 14-12.
All right, dug out by Alden Pills. A little back set there by Kuhneman to Dye. Dye gets it across, dug out by Hillcrest. Hillcrest pushes it. Nice play on the back line right there to keep it alive, but Lady Tigers going to have that fall on there.
We're going to get a timeout from Coach Callis. You can kind of feel that one coming, Matt. Matt, while we have this timeout, we want to recognize our crew tonight working this volleyball game. We've got Averill Cockman, Samia McPherson-Williams, Isabella Arizaga, Colin Simmental, Brennan Barber, and
Tessa Scott.
They're working under the direction of the incomparable,
the illustrious, the illuminal Tim Wallace.
Right here. Once again, doing an outstanding job. We saw some comments on Facebook earlier about the outstanding job that our camera people and our people working the boards over here are doing. And again, Tim Wallace, he's the guy that puts in the time. He's the guy that gets this ready. He's up here putting all these pieces together, putting in numerous hours to bring this to you along with his crew. Matt, we just walk in, best seats in the house, and we get to come up here and talk tonight a little Waynesville Lady Tiger volleyball.
Absolutely. All right, service is with Hillcrest. Comes across, dug out. Sydney Kuhneman, a little turnaround push. Hillcrest, the back set into the net, no good.
And Matt, while we're talking about our broadcast crew and everything going on, our next broadcast will be 2 weeks from Friday as the Hillcrest Hornets roll into town to take on the Tiger football team out here at Tiger Stadium. Tigers are on the road at Kickapoo tomorrow night, Lebanon next Friday night, but we'll be back here shortly for another TTSN Sports broadcast.
Nice hit up front right there. Alden Pills blocked by Hillcrest. Alden puts it up again. The Lady Tigers just keep fighting. Like the energy right now here by the Lady Tigers, just not giving an inch. Nice save right there, Mary Henry. Sydney Kuhneman dives inside right there. Not able to get that one up and over.
Definitely not a lack of effort out there with these Lady Tigers.
No, definitely not. All right, Hillcrest gets it over. Vanessa Horn pushes Mary Henry. Alden Pills. Cross to Hillcrest. A little back set right there to Hillcrest. Right down the line, and that's going to be out.
It's going to be out. A point for the Lady Tigers.
And it's a good thing that I kind of jockeyed position here. The referee couldn't get in the way on that one. I saw it. It was out.
The bar here in front of us is what got in the way. I was watching for the signal on the court.
Woo! Alden Pills gets up and put a block on that one, but getting it down is going to be number 6. It's going to be Mackenzie Smith for the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. Pushes it back to a 3-point advantage for Hillcrest. Barrett gets it across. Oh, that's in.
Right into the corner back there, Matt.
Lady Tigers have done a nice job of that a few different times tonight, Coach Rawlings. Those Hillcrest Lady Hornets get sucked up. They leave that back open. Lady Tigers doing a nice job of taking advantage of those empty corners. So Alden Pills, the senior number 14, is going to be back to serve. Gets it across, dug out on the back line. Oh, out of bounds, point, Waynesville.
Tigers get within 1.
Ooh.
Just a little long there for Alden.
A lot of steam on that one, but as you said, just a little bit long. So the Hillcrest lead back to 2. Number 6, Mackenzie Smith, going to be back and serving for the Lady Hornets. Maddie Dye tipped up. Sydney Kuhneman gets it across. Hillcrest looks to set the far side. I believe that's Davis over there. Oh, Lady Tigers not going to be able to keep that one alive.
Lady Hornets extend the lead to 3.
Smith gets it across. Long set. Oh, just
just long.
Woo. Couple of those very close to that back line, Coach Rawlings.
Tigers need to stop this little run right now.
Back set, Vanessa Horn gets it across. Hillcrest able to recover. Pushes it up front. And now Hillcrest will look to set once more. Nope, quick push across. Alden Pills sets Morrison. Morrison gets it over. Dug out by Davis. Once more back to the middle of the floor. There we go.
What a shot by Alden Pills. (2017) favor of the Lady Hornets. Tigers need this game, Matt.
Absolutely. Maddie Dye brings the hammer down. All right. Nessa Horn going to be back and serving for the Lady Tigers. Alden Pills, free ball across Hillcrest. Hillcrest tries to quickly get it over.
What a job by the Lady Tigers to keep that ball going.
Another one of these long volleys. Davis saves it right there for Hillcrest. Pushed across. Once more. Oh! And we're going to have a change in lineup here for the Lady Tigers. Vanessa Horn takes a seat. It looks like Jenna Vergara checking back in. And the change we've seen all evening for the Hillcrest Lady Hornets, Ashlyn Van Horn and Macy Baker checking back into the game. Van Horn is back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Back set, Alden Pills. Oh, I thought that was in, Coach. Now I couldn't see it, but boy, that was close.
Going to be a timeout from Coach Cowles. Boy, I thought that was in too, Matt. I really did from our vantage point. Both the head referee and the line judge both called that out, so they did have a better look at it than we did.
Coach Callis down there talking to the girls. You know, want to get right back in this one. Don't want to go to that fifth game, Coach. The fifth game, kind of just everything goes up in the air.
But yes, you want to do everything possible when you get that lead to finish it off, because you're exactly right. When you're in a one game as close as these two teams have been.
Morrison pushes the free ball. Set to the top side. Oh, that's going to be a nice hit right there by Macy Baker. She's going to get it down the line off the hands of the Lady Tigers and out. And that's going to push the lead 23-18.
Nice shot there by Alden Pills.
Point inside out goes over to the Lady Tigers, 23-19. Looks like Mary Henry's going to be back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Going to need to get on a run right here, Coach. There's one.
There's one. That's what you got. You know how you score these, Matt? You come back 1 point at a time. You try to get more than 1 point during all these, it's hard to do.
All right, back and forth we go here. There's
One
another.
more point. There's another one.
And, Coach, you can just feel the momentum building.
And you got to love this.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you, Hillcrest had to call a timeout. This socially distanced, masked crowd is going wild right now.
Well, and you look over there, Coach Smith definitely could feel the momentum just building and building. Each hit a little closer. The Tigers score again. I think she wants to try and put a slowdown on this right here because the Lady Tigers, a couple more points, tie this up. We got to win by 2. But Lady Tigers not far from being right back in this, knotted up.
Mary Henry still serving for the Lady Tigers. Evander Bradford over there trying to get these people fired up. You got to love it.
Love to see Tigers supporting Tigers. Alden Pills, nice job right there. Still alive. Oh!
It's going to be 4 hits. 24-21. Tigers need to roll off 3 here to get us tied up at 1 point at a time.
1 point at a time. Lady Hornets set the top side. Hit comes down, saved by Vergara. Pills pushes to die. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm not sure what that call was. I don't know. I'm not sure what that call was, Matt.
I'm not
I
either.
will tell you this. The head referee does not have dinner reservations anywhere here in Tiger Town.
Well, he definitely doesn't have crab legs waiting on him.
King crab legs, that is, Matt. Only the best for
the best.
As we're going to go to a historic game
unprecedented.
5. It's unprecedented. You know what it means it's time for?
The last TTSN Sports Update of the night?
You are exactly right. It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news. It is news right here in Tiger Town. Utter chaos up here in the TTSN Sports Suite. You know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
Dr. Anthony Fauci.
You nailed it. Dr. Anthony Fauci, I'm going to be honest, I didn't have anybody right there, but we're going to go with Dr. Anthony Fauci. We found out something during this pandemic. Dr. Fauci looked to Tiger TV Facebook for all the news that was going on right here in Tiger Town. It's amazing. Dr. Fauci has been a long-time liker of the Tiger TV Facebook page. Matt, we are going to do our best that during this season, during one of our sports season, to try to get Dr. Fauci right here in Waynesville.
Well, virtually.
Virtually, maybe live. I'm hearing rumors that we may be able to bring him live here. You know why? Because he'll wear a mask, and you have to wear a mask to come in here. I'm excited about this. You broke it out tonight. History in the making. We're talking about a Game 5, the first one ever here at Waynesville. It's too bad Dr. Fauci couldn't be here tonight
to witness the history. Well, he may be watching. We don't know.
He watches a lot.
Well, we know Dr. Anthony Fauci has liked the Tiger TV Facebook page, so that would tell me there's at least a decent chance that he's watching.
Dr. Fauci, if you're watching, would you please check in with us?
Oh, that perfect. Send it. We'll shoot the shout out to you.
Send me a text if he doesn't want to check in publicly.
Well, a noted guy like that, he might not want to check in publicly. Here, do we want to give him your number over the air?
He already has my number.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, it's 573. We'll just put this out here. Dr. Anthony Fauci or someone will probably be messaging you soon. All right, Game 5, here we go. Never in the history of this gym, Lady Tiger Volleyball, has Game 5 happen.
This is it. Guys, if you're watching this, you're watching history in the making occurring right here in Tigertown. And Mr. Tim Wallace cannot believe what he's seeing with his own eyes.
No, but Dr. Fauci would be proud. All right, Coach, it looks like first serve. Well, as we check lineups real quick. Now, Coach Rawlings, I don't know the answer to this, but I guess we better go ahead and ask this. In Game 5, do you play to the full 25, or is it a play to 15? I don't know.
I believe you played the whole
Play the full 25?
You know, even under pandemic situations, we're not going to change the way we do things like Major League Baseball playing 2 7-inning doubleheaders. You know, we're going to do what it takes to find the ultimate winner here in Waynesville tonight.
Well, I know that here in Waynesville, we don't short anything.
No.
All right, Lady Tigers have the ball, so I believe they are going to have first serve.
Boy, Matt, this is what you get out of bed for each and every day of life is a Game 5. A determining one game. This is it. Make no mistake where you are.
History in the making, baby. All right, first serve. Cross return, dug out Mary Henry. Sydney Kuhneman into the middle. Hard drive by Jordan Harpel right there, blocked. Lady Tigers back in possession
yes,
here.
And
yes,
Tigers take the lead.
The first point in the first Game 5 ever.
Right
Lady
now,
Tigers.
Matt, I wish this would have been sudden victory because we would have just won.
Sydney, nice hard serve across the net. Push to the middle. A free ball across now. Mary Henry. Set to the far side. Up, down, blocked. Jordan Harpel drives it home.
Number 2 for the Lady Tigers.
Back set right there. Alden Pills gets it across. Hillcrest looks to set at the top. Nice dig in the back by Vergara, getting up and putting it down.
Point number 3 for the Lady Tigers. How about a shutout? 25-0.
I'm in. Let's do it. Let's do that.
What a way to take history to a whole nother level.
Sydney Kuhneman, another nice serve right there. Dug out by Van Horn in the back. Mary Henry diving save for the Lady Tigers. Dye pushes it across. Hillcrest looks out.
Point number 4 as we're headed to 25.
Set to the middle. Oh!
25-1.
25-1, we'll take that.
I will. We'll take that.
All right, back to serve for the Lady Hornets is going to be number 10, Cassidy Pentecost.
I have a report. Game 5 is a game to 15, and you have to win by 2. It's being reported to us by head boys basketball coach Chris Bills.
I thought it was to 15. Of course, that's why I asked. I thought it was 15 in the 5th and final game only. But it's unprecedented.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
This hasn't happened.
A 5-1 lead is a little more dominant in a 15-point game than a 25-point
Yes,
game, statistically.
I'd say at least 63% of the time.
That's not a lot. But 63%.
And another point to the Lady Tigers.
We're going to get a timeout from the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest with the Lady Tigers up 6-1. What a way to start Game 5 here in Waynesville.
So really, at this point, we're looking at a 15-1 score, not a 25-1 score.
Right. It makes it a lot more doable.
Well,
Statistically.
I do not doubt one bit of my heart that it's possible to go 25-1. I mean, you look across at those Lady Tigers, those seniors on the floor right now, that's nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what I like. I like the way the Tigers came out in Game 5, aggressive. Hillcrest almost came out like, let's just not lose.
Right.
Lady Tigers came out like, let's put this thing away. Let's get home in time for the second half of the Chiefs and the Texans game.
I think you are exactly right. All right, Maddie Dye serving for the Lady Tigers. Set to the top side. Nice job. Sydney Kuhneman getting on the floor and digging that one out. Mary Henry gets the ball across, dug out on the back line by the libero. Oh! So point and side out will go over to the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. Checking into the game is going to be number 9, Kendra Crissman, and number 17, Tanisha Davis. We've seen Davis on that front line. It definitely, many times tonight, they've looked to go to Davis on that top side in that top corner right there on the set. And that one's going to be into the net. Davis can definitely elevate and get up off that floor. She's played a nice game tonight, but looking for the Lady Tigers to get on a run right here and finish this one out is Jordan Harpel. Going to be back to serve, taken across, dug out by Davis, pushed her back across. Harpel digs it from the back line. Nessa Horn gets the ball across, keeps it alive. Hillcrest looks to back set on the near side. It's up and it's down, and that's going to be Mackenzie Smith. A nice hit right down in there.
She hit the one hole in the Tiger defense right there.
Alden Pills. Right back to Pills at the line. It's going to be blocked and out of bounds. Point goes to Waynesville.
8-3 here in the deciding historic game number 5.
Well, you know, Coach Rawlings, someday we'll be sitting around, people at home, they're going to be talking, where were you that night of game number 5, the first one?
I think you're exactly right.
That's going to be long.
It's going to rank right up there with Miracle on Ice, David Freese's home run. I mean, those moments you remember. And historic game number 5.
Alden Pills back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Nice save right there by Alden Pills. The Lady Tigers. Oh!
Alden's serve there was the knuckleball serve. Would have made Phil Necro proud.
All right, Mackenzie Smith serving. Oh, that one's going to be out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. And
we're going to get a timeout from Coach Callis. Breaking that momentum right here, Coach Callis. This Hillcrest crowd is now into it. She wants to break that momentum. I think that's a lot of what this is. 9-5 here in game number 5. You see Coach Callis down there talking to the girls. Again, I just like the way the girls came out here in game number 5, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. That aggressive attitude. Like you said, you've got to come out and play this to win. Yeah, you can't come out and play not to lose because that's usually what will exactly happen. All right, so we're going to come back to action here. Side out is still going to be with the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. That's going to be Mackenzie Smith back to serve for the Lady Hornets. It's across, set at the line. Shannon Morrison puts it down, not able to do anything with that one. So the Lady Tigers inch a little closer, 9-5. The old Dolly Parton right here.
Well, I believe it should be 10-5. We should have went to double digits there, I
Oh,
believe.
yep, Dolly's left the building. 10-5 it is.
I don't have one for 10-5.
I don't have anything with that. Like,
4 of them have.
yeah. Dominoes, maybe. Oh, Mary Henry, nice effort right there to get on the floor and try and save that one, but the Lady Tigers not able to do anything with it. And once more, we're going to have a little shift change over here for the Hillcrest Lady Hornets. Checking back into the game is going to be Ashlyn Van Horn and number 13, Macy Baker. Baker will go to the front line.
Yep, Baker's going to go back to serve.
Pills sets to the near side. Maddie Dye. Dug out by Van Horn in the back. Oh, nice job,
Nice
Lady
job,
Tigers.
11-6.
Sydney Kuhneman getting up for the block. Mary Henry now serves for the Lady Tigers. Oh, nice block right there. Jordan Harpel gets up. Set to Maddie Dye on the near side. Little back set right there. I think they've gone to the well one too many times trying to sneak
And
Pentecost
not a lot
in.
of power on that either. I don't think Hillcrest wasn't really, I don't know that the team was expecting that at that point.
So Mary Henry will continue to serve here for the Lady Tigers. Oh, Lady Hornets get that one up and down. And quickly we're going to have another change. Coming in for the Lady Hornets is going to be number 12, Chloe Sutherland, and number 14, Bridget Smith. Smith is going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets. All right, serve comes across. Now Alden Pills, Jordan Harpel at the line. Up to the top, nice block right there. Sydney Kuhneman getting up. Oh!
Jordan gets that block, just doesn't get it back over the net.
And the lead is cut 12-8. Bridget Smith back to serve once more. Dug out in the middle, Mary Henry. Alden Pills quickly tips it across.
And again, that's the third or fourth time we've seen Alden with that exact same shot. As the Tigers will go up 13-8.
And checking back into the game is going to be Melanie Barrett and number 25, Audrey Fountain.
That's gotta be
Hey!
a point. If we're going to have an illegal formation on the Lady Hornets from Hillcrest.
Looks like Coach Deidre Smith over there on the far sideline.
She's not happy.
No.
She's not happy at all.
And I'm going to be honest, the unhappy level of look on her face, I don't think there's anything that referee can say is going to make her happy.
No. She's so unhappy she pulled her mask down. So we should be at game, set, and match point right now for the Lady Tigers.
Coach, everybody in this gym is up on their feet right now. Gary gets it up. It's going to take a shot, and the Lady Tigers.
Yep, that's going to be in.
Yep.
Coach Callis gently kicks that ball. I thought if she's mad, she's going to really kick that ball.
Kick it like we're playing kickball. She's looking for a home run. Oh!
It's going to be a little long there.
Pulls it to 14-10. Pentecost is going to be back to serve for the Lady Hornets. Maddie Dye hammers it across. Hillcrest digs it out. Nice job, Mary Henry. Right at the net. Jordan Harpel puts it down.
The Lady Tigers with a 15-10 victory here. Game number 5. History in the making right here, Matt. This is the first time in the history of this building we go to a 5-game set in volleyball. Wow, what a night, Matt. What a night. Folks, we want to thank everyone out there for joining us here on the Ttsn Sports Network. We're going to be right back at you here in about a week, not Friday, 2 weeks from tomorrow night with Tiger football as Hillcrest comes to town. We hope everybody makes it through Friday tomorrow and has an absolutely great weekend. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Johnson, I'm Mike.